welcome to my studio, and today we're going to be doing a beginner / intermediate dance to, I think it's called I'm Good by Guetta and Bebe Rexha, and I only think it's called I'm Good because I keep thinking it's I'm Blue, but I think it's I'm Good parentheses blue, but anyway, that's the song we're doing. It is such a good song. But fear not, it is the clean version, I promise. It is not only the clean version, it is a super clean version we're using today because we're actually going to use a string quartet cover of it, which is some of my favorite kind of covers ever. So we're using a string quartet cover, perfectly clean, no words at all, which is helpful. So I'll have the cover information down below, but there are also clean versions of it by Bebe Rexha and Guetta, so make sure if you want to bring this to class, and it's a under 18 class, and your studio has rules like that, make sure you bring the clean version. But they exist, I know that. So we're gonna be doing beginner / intermediate. So it's more on the beginner side, but advanced beginner, but I have a couple of options to make it a little harder or make it a little easier at certain points. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and if you're not already subscribed, do the thing. Okay, so it starts with stomp, toe, heel, toe, stomp, just one, stomp, toe, heel, toe. I usually do 2 in a row, and I even got myself today. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you stomp with your foot turned in, and then you move your toe turned out, not super far. Don't have the best turnout in the world, because then you're gonna end up out there, and I'm off my floor, and that feels really, really weird. So make sure it's just the tiniest little turnout when you do it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Put all of your weight on it at the end of that. Stomp, toe, heel, toe. All of my weight goes there. 2 paradiddles. Paradiddle, paradiddle. So let's try that. Stomp, toe, heel, toe, 2 paradiddles. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, my watch was should I play Bebe Rexha? I'm no. All right, let's try it again. Stomp, toe, heel, toe. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So then your left foot's free, and you're going to do the exact same thing, but on the left. So your left foot starts stomp, toe, heel, toe. All of my weight shifts over on that last toe. 2 paradiddles right and left. So let's try the left side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So let's try right and then left. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Okay, from there, I know this is a little bit of a longer section, but we got this. From there, your right foot's free. You have stamp chug with your right foot. Now, when you do stamp chug this time, make sure you leave this left foot hanging out here so that you can do the next part. If you bring it with you, you can't do the next part because it's brush, ball, change. So it's stamp, chug, brush, ball, change. And then you'll go on the left. Stamp, chug, brush, ball, change. I wasn't going to give you the left side right away, but my body just kind of went there, so I went for it. Stamp, chug, brush, ball change, and then left side stamp, chug, brush, ball change. Now, if you want to make it a little bit easier, take the brush out. You do not need to do the brush. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and easy. Take the brush out as long as it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're hitting the ball change at the exact same time that the people who are doing the brush are hitting it. The brush happens on a 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's right before that 7, 8. So let's try that right and left. I'm going to do the brush. You do not have to do the brush. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, the last thing for this phrase is paradiddle ball change step. 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna hold 6, 7, 8. We're kind of staying with the rhythmic pattern of the words. Even though this version has no words, the violin part mimics the lyrics, essentially. So we're gonna pause on 6, 7, 8. So that last part was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. So it's a paradiddle ball change stamp. Okay, so let's try that whole beginning from stomp toe, heel toe. So it's the stomp toe, heel toe, paradiddle, paradiddle, right and left. Then we get into stamp, chug, brush, ball change, stamp, chug, brush, ball change, and then paradiddle, ball change, stamp. Let's try it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5. Hold 6, hold 7, hold 8. All right, let's do it one more time, and then we'll do it with music. And I have to wake up the laptop because I need a new one. All right, let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Paradiddle, ball change, stamp, hold 6, hold 7, hold 8. All right, let's do it. All right, so this is the first time we're trying it, so there's no pressure, none at all, no stress. We're just trying to see how this all fits to a song we've never heard before, or at least this version. We got this, it's okay. There's your beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Not gorgeous though, like it's so good. Definitely show these, it's the Zenith String Quartet, definitely show them some love, okay? All right, let's try it again. This time we're just gonna get a little bit more comfortable with it. It's not perfect, it's not even like 10 times better, it's just a little bit more comfy with how the steps fit with the song. We can do this. Start getting into that groove. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready to move on to the next section. Now when I say that, if you're not ready to move on to the next section after just one more try, I am fully rewindable. This is a video, so you can just rewind it, practice as many times as you need to, and then when you're ready to move on, go to the part of the video where we move on. That's why I love YouTube. I love YouTube for so many reasons, but that's like my favorite, because when I take class on YouTube, and I do all the time, I am always like trying United Taps little mini combos. I love them. When I do that and I'm like, I'm sorry, what was that? I can like rewind and like watch it. I can even slow motion it. Like YouTube just is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to take class if it's not like in person and you can ask questions in person. But even then, sometimes the teacher doesn't quite answer them the way that you can like really see slow-mo. So I really love YouTube classes. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is we're gonna do it one more time. But you can do it as many times as you want to. All right, one more time and then we move on. Good. but it's just drawbacks, sort of. So you'll be okay. So the idea behind this is that it's drawbacks, but you're starting with the step instead of the brush. So if you're used to starting with the brush, it's gonna be a little strange, but we are starting with the step. So just think of it as step, spank, heel. So you're going step, spank, heel. Instead of spank, heel, step, you're going step, spank, heel. You're just starting on the step instead of the brush. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, so you have 4 step, spank, heels and a ball change, and the rhythm is syncopated. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and ball change. So it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Kind of? And it's about that fast. Like, it's not crazy. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. That's a cool syncopated rhythm, especially on a song like this. So let's try that together. 4 step, spank, heels. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So it's about that speed, I would say. This was a little faster than I said. I'm sorry. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. From there, you can either repeat that one more time. It'll be the exact same rhythm as the other option. Exact same rhythm. So you can just repeat it. Or you do 2 drawbacks with shuffles. So it's like a Cincinnati, but you're starting with the step instead of the brush. Same concept, but it's a Cincinnati. It's step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. So you have 2 of them. Right into that ball change. It makes the exact same rhythm, which to me is just so cool that you can make the exact same rhythm, and it even has the heels in the same place. So it sounds the same, it just looks different. It's like visually, it's counterpoint, audibly, it's unison. I geek out over stuff like that. That is so cool to me. So that is step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. Step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, ball change. Now I'm gonna do that option, but you can do just the repeat of the 4 syncopated drawbacks both times. So let's try this, the drawbacks with shuffles or Cincinnati's with the ball change syncopated. 2 of them. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So when you switch weight, when you step on that foot, you really have to have your weight planted. Like, it has to be in that hip. Don't think about your weight being in your foot. You got to think about it being in like your hip. That way it's easier for you to balance because all your weight is centered in like the big muscle part of your leg rather than the tiny foot at the end of your leg, you know? So when you do it, step, spank, heel, I got to have my weight planted and centered on that leg so that I can do shuffle heel without feeling like I need to put my weight on it. That's the key with the Cincinnati's. So make sure when you transfer your weight, you transfer it comfortably. Okay? So let's try it from the top of this line. 4 syncopated drawbacks and a ball change, 2 syncopated Cincinnati's and a ball change. Let's do it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Cool, right? Let's try it one more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Cool. All right, let's try adding it with music and see how we do. Remember, first time doesn't count. We are just checking it out. hits. It goes like right with it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just so cool. All right, let's try it again. This time just get a little bit more comfortable with it. Nothing crazy, just a little more comfy. Maybe improve like one little thing. My rhythm was a little off when I started the drawback, so I'm gonna focus on improving that. I'm not gonna try to fix anything I did in the beginning, anything I did at the end. I'm picking one thing to focus on and improve. And if I can improve that this time, then the next round I can pick something else. Don't try to just like do it perfect the second time, you know? All right, let's do it. To the very last section. Like I said before, this does not have to be your last run, but for the purposes of filming, so I'm not here all day and can get back to my day job, this is the last time we'll do this round, and then we'll move on to the next part. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thumbs up and a crazy smile because I feel like my rhythm on those Cincinnatis was the best it had been all 3 times, and I got really happy about it. We got to celebrate our victories, okay? I was like, after I did it, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. That's the rhythm. You gotta give yourself like that pat on the back, that little like, yes, I did it. All right, so moving on to the last section. We just did, or you did the 4 drawbacks again. Either way, you ended in a ball change. Now we have 2 military time steps. So here's the point of the video where I go, if you've never done the step I'm talking about, I probably have a step tutorial in the step tutorial playlist for this one. I have a military time step tutorial. The whole video is on how to do a military time step. So if you've never done one before and you want an in-depth look at how to do one, check out that step tutorial playlist right down below in the description, learn the step, and then come right back here. I'll also briefly go over it here, but if you need it more in depth, check out that playlist. Same goes for like any step on here. I know I have one for Cincinnati's, and I know I have one for drawbacks as well. So make sure you check out that playlist if you need it. So you just did ball change. Now you're gonna have step, shuffle, hop, step, step. So that's a military time step. You step, shuffle, hop, step, step. So step, shuffle, hop, ball, change. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and then you do it twice. So once starting with the right foot, shuffling with the left, and then the second time stepping with the left foot, shuffling with the right. So it's step, shuffle, step, 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 shuffle, step, step. So there's going to be 3 steps in a row in the middle of it. Step, shuffle, hop, ball, change, step, shuffle, hop, ball, change. Okay, let's try it together. Right and then left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. To finish off the entire combination, it's great. You have 2 paradiddles, ball change, scuff. That's it. Just 2 paradiddles. And then ball change, scuff. And I turn quasi toward Ironman ballerina. And I would say right and left, but sometimes I don't know if it's gonna like, if the video goes like opposite. But toward Ironman ballerina, ball change, scuff. So I think it's quasi stage left for me, but depending on who knows what terminology, Ironman ballerina is where I'm facing. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. So let's try just the ending part. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. And then you hold 8. So let's try from military time step to the end. And then we'll walk through the entire thing. And then we'll do it with music. And then Bento, I promise I will feed you. He is scratching at Sean's office door right now because he's starving and needs food. He has food. He just wants fresh food. He wants new food. We fed him 3 hours ago and he's like, nope, I need food now. Thank you. Bento, it's okay. He heard me, he's walking over now. So let's do from military time step to the end, unless Bento wants to make an appearance. You haven't come into a video in so long, everyone. This is Bento, if you've never met him before. Hi, I know, you're starving. I will feed you as soon as I'm done, okay? We literally only have a couple of run-throughs at the end, the walkthrough. I'm like giving it to you as I tell him. The walkthrough, and then we run it. That's it. That's all there is, okay? So go relax. And I'm gonna tap, and you're gonna get scared, and I will feed you, I promise. All right, so from the military time step, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, let's walk through the entire thing, the whole thing. Walk through, no music. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, hold 8. We did it. We did it, as in I said the whole thing and didn't mess up. I am very bad sometimes at saying and tapping. Check out the intermediate advanced video for me having the worst time counting and doing at the same time. It's kind of funny. Okay, I don't know what that was. Bento found something, I guess. So he found tape. He definitely found tape. Okay, let's go ahead and do it with music from the top. He likes tape. I don't know why. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Music and we know what it sounds like. Let's do it again, and this time just get a little bit more comfortable with it. Nothing crazy. Try to improve one little thing. No stress still, okay? There's no stress in my tap class, ever. I don't allow it. And don't stress about not stressing. I had to say that in class last night. All right, let's do it. one last time for the purpose of filming, but the best thing about YouTube is that this does not have to be your last time. You can do it as many times as you want to. Like I said, I am fully rewindable. It's a feature. All right, so let's do it one last time for the purpose of filming, but in case this is your last time, you also have to promise me one thing. It's the one rule about doing it for the last time. And then bento, I promise I will feed you. I promise. He's on his hind legs trying to get to the door, like trying to open the door. We are in trouble with this boy. The one last time rule, have fun. You gotta make it fun, okay? It's the last time we're gonna do it. It's a banger of a song. Make sure that you have fun, okay? And then bento, I promise we'll feed you. He's back. Welcome back. All right. I swear, he's not starving. We fed him 3 hours ago. He just loves food. All right, baby, let's do it. It completely fits, I promise, and the original is such a good song. Just be careful if you plan on bringing it to class. The original song, without being the clean version, it has a giant F word in the chorus. So, like every time. So make sure if you're gonna bring it to class and your studio has like rules about profanity and stuff, don't bring the original unedited version. Find a clean version or use a string quartet or something. I only say this because on Tuesday in my contemporary class, my kids asked me to play this song. I'd never heard it before. And I was like in the middle of a stretch, and I swear I have never jumped out of a stretch so fast in my life when I realized what they were saying. And I accidentally played the bad version in my class. Luckily, it was like a 16 and up class, and none of the kids were like super offended or anything, but I was like, y'all have to tell me when there's a big F-bomb in this song. And they were like, yeah, sorry, we forgot. And I'm like, how do you forget? It's like the 7th word. And it happens over and over and over again. Right, baby? So yeah, I was like down and like this, and I have never jumped out of a stretch that fast in my whole life. I jumped out, ran over to my phone, and pressed stop so fast. All right, so anyway, making sure that you know that there is a clean version, and if your studio has those kind of rules, definitely use the clean version. But I'll have this cover information down below. And bento is almost ready for food. He's ready for breakfast, lunch, whatever. No? Okay, I'll yell at you for that later. He's not allowed on the counter. Anyway, I will finish this super, super fast. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. We have choreography tutorials like this, technique exercises, cats that do terrible things, like jump up on the counter when they're not supposed to, step tutorials like I mentioned below, in the description below. And we also have vlogs and challenges and all kinds of videos. It's free tap dance resources, and it's all for you. So make sure you subscribe. It's totally free to subscribe, and it really, really helps this channel out. We are almost at the next milestone of subscribers, and then we are going to be able to offer you so much more, like more of bento. Just kidding. Unless you like bento, let me know in the comments if you want him to be in more videos, because he's my boy. I love him. I do have another cat. He's just camera shy. T'Challa is incredibly camera shy. But anyway, so we have that subscribe button, and you need to hit it because it would make me happy. But also hit the thumbs up button because it helps every tap dance channel on YouTube if you hit that thumbs up, because it tells the algorithm people like tap dance. And we do. So hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Say hi to Bento in the comments. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.